Many young people almost constantly use social media, Haidt said, which often means that they never have a moment to reflect, they don't have time to meditate on things, they don't have time to be creative. Social media has diminished their ability to pay attention, and have blocked growth opportunities, he said. They are being, to a large extent, out of the game. It is much less likely that they will ever come to something. They are less likely to develop social skills, even less likely to get married. Attention deficit. Haidt's book, The Anxious Generation, explores how social media and smartphones have transformed the younger generations. Its publication in March 2024 raised new concerns and debates about the mental health crisis affecting young people. Now he thinks he underestimated the extent of the problem. It's not just about mental health, he says. The deficit of human attention around the world could be an even greater cost to humanity than the mental health and mental illness epidemic. The professor at New York University previously said in an episode of The Tim Ferriss Show that the attention deficit of young people is proving to be a problem when they start their professional career. They don't do well in the workplace, and managers find it difficult to work with them, he said. Martin Sorrell echoed Haidt's comments on the attention span of Generation Z in a panel of the World Economic Forum, moderated by Spriya Srivastava, of Business Insider, under the title Massive Events, Massive Gains. The founder of WPP, one of the largest advertising agencies in the world, says that events must evolve to attract Generation Z consumers and adapt to them, since they are not willing to tune into a soccer match or a golf tournament. Sorrell said that getting them to see something is difficult because they see the summaries, and he added that, even when they see the summaries, they are doing several things at once. Haidt's main advice for entrepreneurs and managers was to explain the concept of anti-frailty to their Generation Z employees. Anti-frailty is the idea that we grow from adversity and effort, Haidt explained to Business Insider. That means giving employees direct feedback and challenges so they can learn, develop, and address their shortcomings. Talk and listen. Haidt added that, despite everything, Generation Z does not deny the problem and is aware of it. Talk to your new employees and listen to their concerns, and then make it clear that you want them to succeed, and that you will help them achieve it, he advised. Ravin Jesuthasan, a leading researcher of the future of work and author of the skills-powered organization The Journey to the Next Generation Enterprise, assured Business Insider that, although the attention span of Generation Z has been reduced, individuals are no less creative. Maybe the traditional things we relied on to measure creativity are not there, but I think this next generation has different ways of engendering their capacity for inventiveness, he says, pointing to artificial intelligence as an example. His alternative mindset and worldview can also benefit intergenerational teams in the workplace. Jesus believes, whether companies are prepared to adapt or not, the influence of Generation Z in the world of work only grows and grows. According to ACEO Janet Trunkale, Generation Z will represent 30% of the workforce in 2030. In the consultancy, the pace of generational transformation is even faster, since Generation Z will account for around 70% in 2030. To adapt to change, it is crucial to recognize that Generation Z is holistically different in the way they learn and communicate. Trunkale said that doesn't mean the Zs are less effective. I see the same level of work performance, ideas, and innovation from that generation as from mine. We have to live up to our employees. This means meeting their needs with flexibility, intergenerational collaboration, and a permanent dialogue about what they need. We will begin to see more and more executives talking about strategy and the vision of their companies through videos, while running or exercising, Trunkale anticipated. There are traditional conventions and business values that it is important to pass on to younger employees, he stressed. But there are so many other things we can learn from them. We shouldn't live a life of comparisons.